Hey everyone, so in this video I'll be comparing the phone that will probably be the best selling phone of the year, the Galaxy S7 Edge, against the recently released Xperia XZ. So we're getting right to it, powering both these on at the same time. And I do have a lot planned for this video, so starting out with the boot up test. After that we'll move on to apps, games, benchmark, AnTuTu. We'll look at camera speed, fingerprint scanner. We'll be doing some multitasking and more. Both these phones, latest version Marshmallow. And I've already pitted the XZ against other phones, the Galaxy Note 7, the Xperia X Performance, HTC 10, OnePlus 3. So far it's done very well against every phone. As you see here, Galaxy S7 Edge, first one to load up. And Xperia is up as well. Alright, so let's just make sure no apps open. Good. And we're good. Alright, first up is a game, Temple Run 2. New version Temple Run 2, Halloween theme. And you see here, Xperia getting off to a very fast start. Easily winning this test. Alright, so next up CNN. Now this app really gave me a lot of trouble recently. Let's see if it actually loads. Alright, so fast this time. And it is faster on the Xperia again. iFunny. Again, faster on the Xperia. YouTube. Again, faster on the Xperia. So obviously you guys noticing a theme here. Calculator. Even the calculator faster on Xperia. Usually at the tie clock. eBay. Again, faster on Xperia here. Asphalt 8. So in terms of specs, both these phones Snapdragon 820. So yes, this is a Snapdragon version of the Galaxy phone. The American version. I know a lot of you guys want to see the international version, but you know, if I can get this for free, I'm obviously not going to pay extra for it. So I'm going to stick with the American version. You see here, so it looked like the Galaxy phone first one to load up this game. So that is the first app that I loaded up quicker. Let's move on to some other ones. We're going to do photos next. 4 GB of RAM in the Galaxy phone versus 3 in the Xperia. So this here obviously faster on the Xperia, although the Galaxy is loading up more videos there with ESPN. Alright, so again, Xperia. Just going to put the brightness a little bit on this phone. Settings. And let's see, I'll show you guys the AnTuTu benchmark. So score of 147,000 on the Galaxy. One of the highest that you see on Android. 144,640 on the Xperia. And so I was kind of using the phones before I did that benchmark. I'm going to run it again. So you always get better scores if you don't use your phone for like 20-30 minutes. So I will have a video up on my channel. You guys can check that out. Alright, for now, let's go to the camera. So this is going to be camera speed. Just going to snap a few pictures. Alright, so it looks like for the most part, I'll say the Galaxy looks a little faster. Although it is pretty mixed. Yeah, overall I'll say the Galaxy a little bit faster. but obviously a lot of times when the Xperia is as well. And guys, we'll have a full comparison, a full video comparison, picture comparison on my channel of the actual cameras. So the rear facing camera, 23 megapixels on the Xperia versus 12 on the Galaxy. Front facing, 5 on the Galaxy versus 13 on the Xperia. In terms of screen size, so you are getting a better screen on the Galaxy phone. 5.5 inches Quad HD. And you are getting that beautiful edge screen display. So 2 edges on the sides. The Xperia phone, so it's 5.2 inches 1080p. So 1080p versus 2K on the Galaxy phone. So you're getting better resolution, better overall screen quality on the Galaxy. In terms of storage, either 32 or 64 gigabytes internal storage, and you do have micro SD card support on both phones. Battery size on the Galaxy S7 Edge is larger, 3600 versus 2900 on the Xperia XZ, although it does have a larger screen, so you do need some extra battery. Again, both have Snapdragon 820, 4 versus 3 gigabytes of RAM. Both are waterproof. The Xperia does have stereo speakers on the front, which the Galaxy does not have. Both are fingerprint scanners. We will be doing a test on that shortly. On the Xperia, so this released just this week. You see USB Type-C. The Galaxy S7 Edge released around March. So it still has micro USB, so advantage there for the Xperia phone. The Galaxy phone also has an always-on display, which the Xperia does not. Really underrated feature. Hope that Sony starts adapting this soon. Alright, so let's look at a few more tests. We are going to go next to, let's do Chrome next. Just going to make this brief. It's going to go to a few sites. So it's the IGN. And these are sites that I've been to, guys. I know a lot of you guys want to see new sites, so I usually do a new site or two. But for the most part, you know, you're going back to sites that you've already been to. You're revisiting old sites. So I think it makes sense to do old sites more often. Nintendo. Again, faster here on the Xperia. So yeah, guys, Xperia really doing excellent this test. Let's do one more, do Yahoo. And guys, the Galaxy S7 Edge has been my main phone, or it was until the Note 7 came out. So from March until August. And so I can't use Xperia phones on Verizon network, so I need to use Galaxy phones. I will say excellent phones, really love them. But giving the Xperia a lot of credit here, doing really well in speed tests against Galaxy S7 Edge. Alright, let's look at, I think we covered most of the tests. We'll do fingerprint scanner and then we'll do some multitasking. So again, if you get the American version of the Galaxy S7 Edge, if you get the American version of the Xperia XZ, you don't have the fingerprint scanner. You need to root your phone, or rather, you need to flash your phone rather with the UK firmware. Doesn't come out of the box on the American version. Sorry guys, no, I'm starting a little bit really late, 3:01 a.m. Trying to get this video out for anyone who guys want to see it. So fingerprint scanner, I'm using the Xperia X Performance. Has the same fingerprint scanner as the Xperia XZ. Alright, let's try it again. So just from my experience, and as you guys see here, faster on the Xperia phone. Galaxy, really a lot of lag in the fingerprint, although it is a good fingerprint scanner, it's just really laggy as you can tell. Alright, and finally, let's look at multitasking. So I'm going to bring up a few apps we had up earlier. We'll go to AnTuTu. Looked about the same, maybe a fraction of a second faster on the Xperia. Let's do the games. Let's do Temple Run 2. Interesting. So I guess it restarted on the Galaxy phone. It's reloading the title screen, looks like. Alright, let's do another game. Let's do Asphalt 8. Again, faster on the Xperia here. Let's do one more. Let's see here. Guess we'll do iFunny. Alright, so that one was faster on the Galaxy phone. Obviously, guys, for the most part, the Xperia won the big majority of the benchmark, I'd say. So yeah, both these phones, excellent phones. Really like the Galaxy this year that they added in waterproofing. They added back in the micro SD card. But I will say that the Xperia XZ so far has been excellent. Really a hard choice between both phones. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Oh, and one other thing, so price difference. The Galaxy S7 Edge at this point has been out for, I guess, around 5-6 months. Gonna run around $600. The Xperia XZ gonna be around $650 to $700. So just keep that in mind. Oh, and one thing, almost forgot. Let's look at the build quality on these phones. So the Galaxy phone mostly made of glass, and some metal at the top and the bottom, and a little bit on the side. On the Xperia, mostly metal. Now personally, I really like the design on both phones. It's really hard to tell which one I like more. I probably prefer the Xperia just because you can't really break it. At least you can't break the back if you drop it. Also, I do like the design of it. You can lay it flat either side. No camera bump on it. The Galaxy phone, a little bit of a camera bump, but not that much. Looking at the front of the phone, I definitely prefer the Galaxy phone, but on the back, I would say the Xperia. Alright everyone, so I have a lot of videos planned for tomorrow. Gonna get some rest now, but thanks for watching again, and please subscribe for more content like this in the future.